diverse male and female characters appear on screen.
Sexual harassment prevention for employees, creating a workplace of respect. Welcome.
A female and male, Nicole and Brian, appear in business attire on screen.
Hi, my name's Nicole, and this is Brian. Welcome to Sexual Harassment Prevention Training for Employees. The topic of sexual harassment has been brought into the national spotlight again with the Me Too movement. This has created renewed awareness about the serious and unacceptable nature of these actions. In my job as an attorney, I found that workplaces that tolerate inappropriate, abusive, and demeaning conduct have more of it. Workplaces that do not tolerate inappropriate, abusive, and demeaning conduct have less of it. You have a right to a harassment-free workplace.
I am Brian. I am a human resource professional. Nicole and I will be the instructors for this class. Our goal for this training is to help you know what behavior is expected from you to create a harassment-free workplace and a workplace of respect. Harassment harms the workplace and can cause absences, low productivity, low morale, and interpersonal conflicts. Harassment in the workplace hurts everyone, not just the person being harassed. With that in mind, this class has been created for you with a focus on what behavior is expected from you. This class is required for all workers who are not supervisors in California if their workplace has 5 or more employees. A 1-hour sexual harassment prevention class must be taken every 2 years.
This is a legal training. However, the training does not constitute legal advice. For any questions about the content of this training, please contact your human resource officer, equal employment officer, supervisor, or an attorney.
Instructions. This material may be new to you or a refresher. There are 3 steps to complete this course. 1. Review materials and video. 2. Take quizzes. 3. Print or save certificate. This training will take approximately 1 hour. You can go back by selecting Previous or the back arrow at the bottom of the screen. You can go forward by selecting Next or the forward arrow at the bottom of the screen. You cannot save your progress and return to the training.
Introduction. Let's get started. Here are 3 facts many employees do not know. Fact number 1. A Pew Research Center survey found about 6 in 10 women report being sexually harassed at some time during their life. Almost 3 in 10 men report being sexually harassed at some time in their life. According to the National Transgender Discrimination Survey, 90% of transgender people taking the survey reported being harassed at or discriminated against at work, or hid who they are to avoid mistreatment. Fact number 2. Another important fact to know is employees, supervisors, and/or employers can be personally liable for damages if sued for sexual harassment. Fact number 3. The National Academies of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine study found the single most important factor in predicting sexual harassment is the organizational climate of the company. Companies that promote cultures of respect create a workplace that harassment is less likely to occur in the first place. Since the organization's climate is key to a healthy and respectful workplace, let's start our discussion here. Creating a workplace of respect.
How we treat each other in the workplace makes a difference. Let's take a moment to think about unacceptable behavior. Continuum: rude behavior, bullying behavior, illegal behavior. Problems in the workplace can start with rude or uncivil behavior that goes unaddressed. Silence equals acceptance to most people. Once this behavior is accepted, it will get worse. Unprofessional behavior can turn into bullying or illegal harassment or assault in the workplace. Creating a workplace of respect. Coming forward to report inappropriate or harassing behavior may be difficult. It's hard to come forward, but only when we speak up can we change the culture of our workplaces to not tolerate uncivil and harassing behavior. Now let's look at some behaviors that are unacceptable in the workplace. Examples of unacceptable behavior. Rude behavior. Not greeting people who say hello. Intentionally excluding someone from normal workplace conversations and making them feel unwelcome. Failing to say thank you. Interrupting coworkers. responding with frequent sarcasm or anger to normal interactions. Examples of unacceptable behavior: bullying and abusive conduct, yelling at coworkers, making threats to dismiss, demote, or give a bad review, spreading false information or rumors, attempts to destroy self-esteem or confidence of others, behavior meant to undermine, patronize, humiliate, intimidate, or demean. Examples of unacceptable behavior: illegal behavior, unwelcome sexual advances or invitations, unnecessary or unwanted touching such as groping, massaging, or pinching, blocking normal movement, or physically interfering with the work of another individual, threats or demands that a person submit to sexual requests as a condition of continued employment or to avoid some other loss, and offers of employment-related benefits in return for sexual favors, displaying or sharing offensive images such as posters, videos, photos, cartoons, screensavers, emails, drawings, or social media sites that are derogatory or sexual, offensive comments about appearance or other personal or physical characteristics, such as sexually charged comments or comments on someone's physical disability.
Eliminating all of these unacceptable behaviors will help create a workplace of respect. And remember, we all have a right to a harassment-free workplace. Let's first start with the situation that you've been the target of rude, bullying, or illegal behavior. What can you do to create a workplace of respect? Speak up. Explain that the behavior must stop. Talk to your coworker whose behavior was unacceptable, or talk to your supervisor. Do not ignore rude or bullying behavior. Generally, it will get worse. It doesn't matter what the coworker thinks. What matters is what a reasonable person would think. It matters what you think. You might feel reluctant to speak up, especially if the workplace has not created a climate of respect of others. That's okay. Here are some ways to speak up. I find this topic to be inappropriate. Let's change the subject. That comment makes me uncomfortable. I'm sure you do not mean to, so can you please not insert comment topic? I don't like it when you use that kind of language. Now let's deal with a situation where you've been a bystander and witnessed bad, worse, or illegal behavior in the workplace. What can you do? Distract. Change the subject. Try to strike up a new topic of conversation that is work appropriate. Direct conversation. You can talk to the harasser yourself and share your perspective. Support. After the conversation is over, talk to your coworker and offer support. Document the events that happened. Report. Talk to your supervisor, Equal Employment Office, or HR director to report the situation.
You might feel reluctant to get involved, but if we want to create a workplace of respect, it is important for all of us to get involved. Be the ally you'd like to have in the workplace. Without allies, we cannot create a workplace of respect. Example: Tom works in sales at a tech company. The men in the sales department were rating the body of a new female client who was in the waiting room. Tom, one of the salesmen, told the staff, "We need to stop with the comments about women's bodies." One of the coworkers replied, "It was just a joke." Tom replied, "It is not okay either way. Let's get back to work." Quiz. Let's take a moment to think about your behavior. Do I fail to say thank you? Do I interrupt people, not listen to others? Pass judgment on others who are different? Put others down? Not treat everyone with respect? Make belittling comments? Reject feedback? Am I silent when others are being uncivil? Do I engage in microaggressions? Do I yell in the workplace? Do I harass others? If you did not answer no, ask yourself, what could I have done differently to create a workplace of respect?
What is sexual harassment?
Sexual harassment is unwelcome sexual, physical or verbal conduct in the workplace. Why is sexual harassment illegal? Sexual harassment is a form of discrimination under federal and state laws, including the Federal Civil Rights Act of 1964 and CA Fair Employment and Housing Act, FEHA. Under the Fed, discrimination based upon sex or gender, including pregnancy and breastfeeding, gender identity, gender expression or sexual orientation is explicitly outlawed.
Are there differences in California and federal law? Yes. Federal law does not cover interns, unpaid volunteers, and independent contractors from harassment. California does. Federal law covers businesses with 15 or more employees, while California law covers businesses with 1 or more employees for harassment and businesses with 5 or more employees for discrimination and retaliation. Scenarios. Now let's look at scenarios. Events that have occurred in the workplace. Names have been changed. Let's start with a video. Video. Video courtesy of Harassment Project, LLC.
Text, based on a real incident.
Hey, Paul?
Yeah, thank you. I can't find the McGinnis file. I keep losing it. I mean, I don't know. Is it me?
No, I don't know. Hold on.
Nighttime office.
Don't be silly.
Female employee looks for file using computer.
Oh, that's weird.
Right? It keeps disappearing.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna find it. Just give me 1 second.
Male boss leans in towards desk to grab cell phone and scrolls through it. Woman at desk typing.
Starving. Haven't eaten since lunch.
Boss stands behind chair with hands on hip.
Ah, here it is.
Boss leans in.
Where?
I'm just gonna drag it to your desktop for now. It was in the damages file. It didn't have its own file like the rest of the families in the lawsuit. But I'm just gonna organize this tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah.
You're amazing.
Oh, thanks, my dad.
Oh, really, you're very sweet.
Thank you. All right. If you're done, I'm gonna get going.
Oh, yeah. Where you headed?
No, we're just home.
Well, I'll take you.
Oh my goodness, no, don't be silly.
No, it's no problem. I'm out of here.
No, it's fine. It's
No, I'll drop you.
I'm
It's
4
not-
stops away in the queue. I'm really fine. Yeah.
What, you don't get bothered on the train?
No, I put in my headphones and I listen to my music and then,
Nice.
yeah, I just go in my own little world. It kind of clears my head. It's nice.
Actually, you know what? That sounds really nice. No, I should probably join you on the train. Clear my head. Get one of those splitters, headphone.
Oh, yeah.
So you're happy here? Everything good? You're
Oh,
happy
wow,
here?
yeah, for sure,
good?
yeah. I've been great.
You're comfortable? Everyone treating you right?
Yeah, everybody's been just great.
Boss gets closer
I
to
feel
women.
really lucky to be here, so, yeah.
Well, I'm really glad we chose you.
Me too.
Even though, there was, a contingency that were like, they wanted someone older with more experience. It's a big responsibility.
Oh, it's huge. I know, it's huge.
And the salary.
Oh my god, yes. I mean,
Right?
I was about to move in with my parents, and right before, so this saved me. So, yeah.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. No, I just want you to know that I really believe in you,
Thank you. It's nice to hear that.
Boss touches woman's cheek, suddenly leans in and kisses
These
her.
are cool.
Woman taken aback, frozen in
Did you,
shock.
what did-
Boss continues to cusp her hands.
What?
I'm sorry. I have a boyfriend.
No, that's okay. I'm
Boss
married.
now holding her by the shoulders.
I was just trying to show you how much I appreciate you, I do.
Yeah.
I do. I really do.
I just don't know.
Boss releases woman, steps back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No, I don't want to make you uncomfortable.
I
No, that's not my style.
I know. It's fine. So I'm
No,
gonna.
I can
I'm
see.
gonna go.
I can see it's not fine. You're not fine. Listen, I want things to be comfortable between us.
No,
Okay?
it's okay.
No, I feel it's not. I feel it's not okay, and I really am sorry. I want to make it okay.
Boss blocking doorway.
Okay?
Okay.
Are we good? Nothing happened.
No.
Nothing
no,
happened.
yeah,
All right?
yeah.
I was showing, you know what it was? I just want to show you how great you are.
Boss gestures for a
How
hug.
good you are.
Thank you. Okay.
And that's all. Okay? We're good? We're friends? Friends?
We're friends.
Okay?
We're friends.
Come on.
Woman
have
reluctantly
a
I
hug.
don't
hugs.
think that's right.
No,
We don't need to.
let's end this properly. Come on.
Boss kisses her cheek.
Come on.
Okay.
Here, this is how we end things properly. All right? Okay.
Boss opens door. Female exits quickly.
Okay. Sure.
Text.
All right. I'll
Hashtag
see you
that's
tomorrow.
See you
harassment.
tomorrow.
If you are a victim of sexual harassment or assault or you know someone who is, 800-656-HOPE. Website rainn.org/that'sharassment. Title: The Coworker. Screen credits. Lesson. What is key is how the employee feels about the interaction. Was it offensive or objectionable? Not how the boss feels about the interaction. There were many clues indicating the employee did not feel comfortable with the situation. She said no to the ride home, she folded her arms, and she tried to create space from her boss. The employee does not have to verbally tell the boss to stop for it to be harassment. People can use body language, excuses, a tone of voice to say they are uncomfortable.
I'm Anton and I work on a farm. My coworkers and I get drinks after work at a local bar on Friday afternoons. At the bar, Sandy, my boss, rubbed my thigh under the table and reminded me that in the next month management will be deciding who gets to work in the off-season. I backed away and felt frozen. I am not interested in Sandy and felt uncomfortable but don't want to say anything.
Lesson. Sexual harassment can occur at work or outside the workplace. Sandy, the boss, touched Anton and he did not want to be touched. Sandy implied that saying no could jeopardize Anton's chance at an off-season job. Anton does not have to tell Sandy to stop it for it to be sexual harassment. He can use body language, excuses, and/or a tone of voice to say he is uncomfortable. Also, any person of any gender can